the fastest budget committee of all time. I appreciate the members for doing this. It was something that kind of a short version with the shortened session. Some dates got switched around, and some projects that would normally be on our first agenda didn't make it, and they were going to cost the universities more by waiting till school starts. There were 3 projects in that CHE meeting. IU, ISU, and Ivy Tech was one, and I reached out to them, and they said that their project was not time sensitive, so they could wait for the next budget committee meeting. So with that, we have an agenda that's been distributed. Are there any amendments to the agenda? All right, it's placed on table for discussion. So with that, we'll start with project number 1. Indiana University.
Thank you, Chairman Mishler. Members of the State Budget Committee, Zach Smith-Howard, Director of State Relations for Indiana University. The IU Board of Trustees respectfully request authorization to proceed with the renovation and infrastructure upgrades to the Musical Arts Center, the MAC, located on the IU Bloomington campus. The MAC is considered one of the grandest performance venues in the United States and is regularly compared to the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. It seats 1,460 theater goers. The project will address essential improvements to the building's control systems, understage equipment, overstage equipment, and electrical systems, including theatrical and performance lighting. Many of these foundational and theatrical systems are original to the 1972 facility or have undergone only limited replacement, resulting in impacts to student curricular activities and performance capabilities. The planned upgrades include modernization of lighting and electrical infrastructure, refurbishment of the stage floor, replacement of the understage tracking, turntable, and deck wagons, and overhaul of the grid, portable point, and utility hoists. The project is estimated at $15.7 million and will be funded by $10 million from campus reserves and $5.7 million from MAC operating revenues. With that, happy to take any questions.
Questions? All right, thank you. Next, do we have Seth Henshaw with Indiana State and President Goddard?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Seth Henshaw, Vice President for Finance Administration with Indiana State University, joined today by President Mike Goddard, and he will make sure that I keep this brief per the chair's wishes. So first of all, thank you for this opportunity to bring this important project forward to the committee on behalf of the university today. This project will proceed with the renovation of our existing student commons located in the Holman Memorial Student Union, which is one of the most highly used and visible spaces on our campus. This is a renovation-only project involving approximately 24,000 gross square feet and represents a strategic reinvestment and densification of an existing facility within the heart of campus. This building was constructed in 1991, and critical mechanical, electrical, HVAC, and building systems have reached their end of useful life. This project addresses those infrastructure needs while also reconfiguring underutilized retail space to better reflect how students engage with campus today, favoring flexible, collaborative, and centrally located environments. A central feature of this project is the densification of campus through the relocation of our university bookstore. The renovation will include a new 7,000 square foot bookstore within the envelope of the existing building, allowing Indiana State to bring this essential student service out of a leased off-campus location and back into the heart of campus. This will improve access to course materials, increase student activity in the union, and reinforce the commons as the true student hub. The total project cost is $4.2 million, or approximately $170 per gross square foot. All funding is secured and no debt will be issued. This includes a $250,000 contribution from our bookstore partner, Follett, who was recently selected as our new partner following a competitive RFP process last year. The project is also expected to reduce annual operating costs through improved energy-efficient lighting and HVAC units. Most importantly, this project is aligned with Indiana State University's strategic plan, which the Board of Trustees signed off on earlier this year by enhancing the student experience in ways that support engagement, persistence, and completion. This project was approved by our Board of Trustees in our February 2026 meeting, reviewed by the Commission for Higher Education on April 1st of this year, and is included in the university's long-term capital plan. Again, we appreciate the opportunity to bring this project forward and be happy to answer any questions.
Questions from the committee? All right, Chair sees none. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there any motions to remove anything from the agenda? Is there a motion for the agenda?
So move, Mr. Chairman.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? All right, the agenda is adopted. Oh, Representative Porter? Oh, I just said agenda is adopted. So Representative Porter?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen. I was respectfully asking at our next Budget Committee hearing, that we have an update from the Indiana Department of Corrections. As the information we have gotten $5 million from the federal government in November. We haven't gotten the payment since November. In regards to the Speedway Slammer, was wondering why we haven't gotten those payments since November. We did get an amendment in Senate Bill 76, which was helpful in getting some of this information, Mr. Chairman. And I would like to request that we have an update in regards to what's going on in Miami in Speedway Slammer for our next State Budget Committee meeting. Because as I read across the nation, I'm concerned about what's going on in Florida, in Alligator Alley, and the money of $600+ million that they fronted has not been coming in to them. Also that, this goes just beyond the payments, Mr. Chairman, people of the members of the committee. This is also in regards to the census of what's happening in Miami Correctional Facility, and what are the other operations, because I know people have been moved around. They put their housing to gear up for this situation for the detainees. And I just think it's important that we become full transparency in regards to what's happening up north in Miami County. And I'm just respectfully asking that we do look at it. I want to go on record that we do look at it and get a full report from the Indiana Department of Corrections of the Governor Braun and Commissioner Lloyd Arnold. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So Representative Porter, you want the payment situation, and you also want to know the census.
I'd like to have the census. Yes, sir. The payment situation, the census, and that's basically.
But you confused me on the moving around. Help me on that one.
Because when they came in, they were talking about some of the employees went up there to Miami to help fill the gap.
So not the individuals in the facility?
No, not the individuals,
Okay,
our employees, correctional officers. They were moving around and building up and, buying beds and things like that. I mean, it's just an update on where we are. That's it. And because we made that $15+ million investment last fall.
We'll reach out to DOC and try to arrange for that to happen.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee.
Okay. So since you mentioned future meetings, I don't have any dates yet together yet, but tentatively we're looking at June, August, and October. So my request to you all is if you could get me dates that I'll do the best I can to accommodate everybody, but if you can get me dates that family vacation plans that you'll be gone in the summer months, that would be helpful for me as we try to set the actual dates. So if you can get those to, if you can get them to Katie. Yeah, Katie. I'm looking for. If you can get those dates to Katie, if you can then get them to us, and then I'm going to start working on the calendar. So I just want to try to accommodate everybody. So thank you, everybody, for making the trip today. And with that, we will adjourn.